How do you get the Jaden's Nether expansion mod? Well, for this we'll go to CurseForge and search for Jaden's Nether expansion. We'll go to mod loader, select Forge and choose the version we want, in this case 20.1. We'll click the three buttons and then click Get File. We'll save this file in Minecraft and in the mods folder. Got it? Important. It's crucial to know that this mod also requires the Elysium API, okay? Exactly the same process. Forge 20.1. Where do we store these mods? Press Windows plus R, type app data, go to roaming/.minecraft and the mods folder. If it's not there, right click, select new, and create the mods folder. And that's how you can have the mod installed without any issues. This is the unbounded speed effect. We get this effect when we pass over a soul worm, okay? Basically, unbounded speed prevents us from slowing down on soul sand. Got it? Normally, as you can see, it's like this. You can see we're moving slower. Let me switch to first person view. We move slower even when running. Even at a run, we're still slower. But with this effect, we go faster, okay? I think you can see the difference. So that's what this effect does in the Journey to Nether expansion mod. How do you get ectoplasm in Jade's Nether expansion mod? Well, basically we'll need a bucket, okay? And right click on the ectoplasm. Where can we find this ectoplasm? Ectoplasm can be found in the Nether, but mainly in Soul Sand Valley biomes. Note, this ectoplasm isn't very useful except for this frosty effect, which might slow us down. I'm not sure, but there it is, okay? Just so you're aware of that. It's also a liquid we can move through to some extent. Mixing ectoplasm and lava, haven't tried, but there's the mix as we can see. So nothing happens as you can see. How do you obtain fossil fuel ore? This fossil generates in the Souls and Valley biomes within Jaden's Nether expansion mod. Keep in mind that this fossil typically spawns hidden almost always. We can get it by mining a fossil ore, which gives us a small bone. Fossil fuel ore yields fossil fuel when mined. Take the bone, surround it completely, and let it sit for a very long time to become fossil fuel ore. I'll say it again, a long time. This serves as fuel, simple as that. That's all there is to it. How do you get ecto soul sands? Okay, first note that ecto soul sands seems to disappear, right? On the other hand, we have the wisp. Got it? It spawns around the nether, you know? When it's near soul sand, it might turn it into ecto soul sands. This material should be for crafting, but it seems useless, so at least in Jake. That's how it works, basically. How do you get a wisp bottle? Basically, to get this bottle, we take a glass bottle, grab a wisp, right-click it with the bottle, and that's how we get the wisp bottle. Got it? This bottle will be useful for crafting items like willow wisp, which will come in handy much later in the game. You can find wisps mainly in the Soul Sand Valley biomes within the Nether. That's all. Keep on exploring. How do apparitions appear in Jaden's Nether expansion mod? Well, first, there are 4 types, theoretically. One's more aggressive, and so on, okay? Basically, they can randomly generate from a wisp, alright? 2 wisps can come together, you see, and one of these can be generated. Sometimes they appear directly in mod structures and such, and that's how we can obtain them. Where do vessels appear, or how do we find them? Well, to find a vessel, you need to combine an apparition. This mob here with a skeleton, got it? You need both an apparition and a skeleton, okay? Once we kill this mob, we'll get the writhing flesh, alright? Let's give it a try. See? The apparition appears, as I mentioned. As I said about the mix, we now have the writhing flesh. The writhing flesh will be crucial for many crafting recipes, like garbarites. We'll see other crafting uses later, and that's it. Pretty straightforward, right? How again we find Ectoslap? This mob here has a lot of health and armor, okay? When killed, this mob drops Phasmo Shard. To get it, combine a magma cube with an apparition, okay? A magma cube with an apparition, which is this mob here, okay? So, when you kill it, you'll get the apparition shard used for Phasmo arrows. These Phasmo arrows can be passed through, okay? We also have Soul Glass, not sure if we can pass through it, or if it's just decorative. We can pass through it too, and it doesn't give any effect. Oh, we can walk on top of it. Look how interesting. We can walk on top of it, okay? We can walk on it, but also pass through it. If there's a double bar, there it is. I don't think it gives any effect or anything, so there you have it. These are the crafting recipes it gives you. How can we get frog mist, okay? We have ochre, verdant, and pearlescent frog mist. We can break it using a netherite hoe. If you see, basically we'll catch a frog, okay? We'll give it a hectoslaps, okay? They can eat them, and that's how we get ochre frog mist. We can place this, as you see, like a kind of mist, okay? To be honest, I'm not sure about its use. Beyond that, it's just mist. You can pass through it safely, and you can't break it without ochre in hand. So that's how you can get this item. Important. Oh, look, you can break it with the hoe. Look, with the hoe. There it is. How can we cultivate Cerebrach? For this, we'll need a skull, okay? A skeleton head that we can find in structures from the Jaden's expansion Nether mod. We right click and it'll start to grow, okay? The next phase is just here, alright? If I start bombing it, theoretically it should grow. There it is. it can grow to be like this tree here, which gives us this wood. This wood gives us claret planks, and claret planks have all the uses of regular wood, and also this cool redwood, right? So where do you get the seeds? Well, they're obtained from cerebrac, which is found in structures of the mod itself. Where can we find the sanctum locator compass? Basically, we'll find it in the chapel structure. So we'll go to the nether and we'll locate the structure, all right? Structure, chapel, there it is. Let's see if there's one nearby. Look, I placed it and it's this structure here, okay? Not sure if there's anything underneath, seems not. And that's it. It's this chest here. We open it and there's the sanctum locator. No problem at all. So it's that simple. How hard can we find stampedes? But these mobs spawn when an apparition and a strider meet, okay? The apparition is this one here and the strider is Minecraft's normal mob. They combine to form the stampede. Important, when this mob kills skeletons, there's a small chance it'll drop Strylight. You can see it's going after skeletons like crazy. It's a powerhouse. Now, drops are disabled here, but normally it has a chance to give us Strylight. How can we tame a stampede? Okay, well, basically we'll use the rusted bone for that, all right? That's this item here. Cooked Hawkman, warped fungus, cerebridge, and bone. We'll approach the stampede mob and feed it, okay? We'll keep feeding until hearts appear and we can ride it. Got it. Remember, to move it later, we'll need the skull on a stick, okay? We also need a saddle to tame it. Let's see if we can. Let's start feeding it. I'll make about 5, so keep that in mind since crafting is tricky. Here's the crafting recipe again, just in case, you know? And there, I've tamed it. Now we just put a saddle on it. Now it has the saddle equipped. Right click. As you can see, we can now ride it. We put a skull on a stick, okay? And now we can make it run. Important, this flame, if it fully ignites, the problem will be that it'll start attacking us. Also, we can attack mobs, okay? Trample them with the stampede, killing the mobs we step on. It's a pretty overpowered creature and really cool to have. How do you find black icicle? Basically, it's found in ice glaciers, okay? I'm not sure if I can set the biome here. I'll give it a try. Place rector, but nothing like that exists. Edge plains, chapel, devil's block, nothing at all. I don't think it's possible. I'll try, but I'm not having much luck, as you can see. So yeah, it just spawns naturally, okay? It's an item like stalactites, but instead of bottom up, it's top down. Actually, it can spawn both ways. Sorry about that. It appears in both forms, alright? So you just break it and that's it. And that's how we get the black icicle. How do you wake up a carcass? We can ignite this mob with a flint and steel. That's it. It's a pet, basically. It won't attack us, but nearby mob. I think it's chasing that one over there. Not sure, but let's see. Go ahead, little buddy. Watch out. It went for it. How much health did it take? Took a lot, but I think they'll kill it now. Important, when they kill it, okay? You'll see it now. Just goes out, I think. It's doing the sayonara baby animation. Theoretically, it should turn off. After the animation, it'll simply reignite. They take 5 health. Sorry, 5 health. So be careful with these creatures, eh? They're allies if you have flint and steel. How do we light a brazier chest? Well, we take this chest, one we can open. As you see, we'll need a treacherous flame. We right click and there we have it, the chest. How do we get this item? We can get this item by completing a treacherous candle. Okay, we'll find this in the mod's most important structure, the sank. Let's check it out, why not, since we have space here. Let's place it, boom, boom, and where did it go? There it is. Look what just spawned here by accident. Oh my goodness, quite a small structure. Eh, folk? Tiny structure indeed. Oh my word, it even gave me a jolt. It's filled everything with shadow. Well then, look, here we have it. Here it is, okay? This candle, when lit with a flint and steel, starts a raid. Got it? There it is. Boom, everything's red, okay? You'll get the Betray enchantment, which prevents block placement, though I can now for some reason. I guess the Betray enchantment might be causing everything to appear red. As you can see, we need to attack these mobs. I think the red is from night vision, right? Let's see. Oh no, without night vision, it'd be even redder. Oh my goodness, sorry about these weird colors. This is the structure. The block underneath is important, okay? I'm not sure if... I've now started the raid. There's a block under the candle. The difficulty depends on the block underneath. If it's a bone block, it'll be easier. Okay, we can go up the floors. All right, now copper block, iron block, gold block, and that's it. Got it? So this literally defines the difficulty. Important, if the candle goes out during the raid, these creatures will attack it. That's why they're all in the center. If it goes out, we can use honeycomb. Right click with it to restore and relight the candle. Got it? Looks like we've got another raid coming. See? It says wave 1. They're all starting to attack the candle now. So that's what this structure is all about, okay? Where can we find the Banshee? Get the Banshee power and rod. We can find banshees in this structure called Sanctum, okay? We can literally find them around here. Not sure if they spawned with the structure or if I need to enable mob spawning. Seems I need to enable mob spawning, but they basically spawn here in this structure. This structure is huge. It's not in space. I'm in a flat world to show you. If you come across it, you'll definitely see it. Look how big it is, okay? Just look at how massive it is. So yeah, it's that simple. This mob will attack you with small orbs, all right? Let's see if it attacks me. When you hit it, it'll teleport. Well, not always, just occasionally it seems. I can kill it with my fists, seriously. I thought they were more aggressive. And boom, oops, and there, a partition appears. As you can see, we can get the Banshee Rod and Banshee Powder. Just to let you know, the Banshee will shoot at you. I don't know why it's not shooting at me. This one does shoot. Can't return the orb, and wow, that took a lot from me. In creative mode, but still. So yeah, that's what this mob does. How does the Sculk Grinder work? This thing here, basically, we right-click with Treacherous Flame. It uses the item and gives us experience. How much? Well, you've seen it. 3 levels. Is this useful? Is it really worth it? Is it worth the effort? No. Okay, no. I don't quite get it. Plus, this fire is super hard to get, right? So, you get Treacherous Flame after finishing the Treacherous Candle. Got it? When you complete the Treacherous Candle raid, you get the Treacherous Flame. And finishing a raid isn't easy at all. It also opens brazier chests. Between this and 13 bottles, I'd rather use bottles for 30 levels, you know? Also, check out what other items it has. How does Shotgun Core work? We'll be getting this element here. There's a small chance it'll appear. These are found within the Sanctum structure. The Shotgun Core has different crafting options like Shotgun Barrel or Fist. The Shotgun Fist fires what you just saw. I'm not sure if it needs reloading. Yes, I wonder what ammo it uses. Will it use this, the Bunchy Power? Let's see. No. What about arrows? Nope. Zyped arrows? Not those either. Alright. Phasm arrows? Let's see. The wiki says Shotgun Core crafts fists and other artifacts. It's non-consumable, so it can be used to craft infinitely. For some reason, they don't explain the ammo type. I don't understand why. I've got all sorts of items. I'll keep testing. And I found it. It's the breathing flesh. I don't get why this flesh is fuel. Don't ask me, but it is, okay? Also, since we showed the Shotgun Core, you can use the barrel with breathing flesh. Maybe with a hopper. I'm not sure. Oh, it doesn't need charging. Just redstone and that's it. So, just a redstone signal. Got it? And there you have the shot, as we can see. Look, that shot can take out entities, as we're seeing, huh? Boom, boom, boom. Now, this has an upgraded version, which is it's this thing here, made using the smithing template, okay? That smithing template is also in the same chest, alright? And, well, it's the pump charge shotgun, okay? It does pretty much the same, but reloads faster and deals more damage, I think. What does the recoil enchantment do in Jaden's Nether extension mod? Well, basically, it increases the shotgun's recoil or kickback. Instead of reducing it, it actually increases it. How is this useful to us? Well, when we're pushed back, we need to use it skillfully to gain distance. We use that distance to reload and maybe even pull off some tricks. Got it? So yeah, that's what it's useful for. What does the Artemis enchantment do? It goes up to level 2 and basically improves the range of projectiles for many ranged weapons. Got it? So there you have it, mainly for shotguns in the mod and such. What does the cartridge enchantment do? Basically, it has a small chance of saving ammo when using shotguns. Got it? This is for the Jaden's Nether expansion mod. Those are the shotguns, right? They're used with ripped flesh, and it helps us save some ammo. What does the barrage enchantment do? Basically, it increases pellets, right? It expands the shotgun's bullet spread, but also has a longer cooldown, okay? I'm not sure how extreme this is. I'd like to test it since it's at level 4. Why not? Alright, let's grab an anvil. Put the shotgun here, boom. This is a normal one. Even the color changed, huh? Oh my goodness. This is a normal one, okay? And here's the charged one. This is the charged one. Well, not much difference, is there? Let's try again. Boom and boom. Well, I'm not sure what to say, honestly. Visually, there's no big change. For a cooldown that's almost double, you'd expect to see double the attack, right? How do you get the mod smithing template? Well, basically, we're going to use a shotgun as an example, okay? We take the smithing template and a torture flame, alright? Then we put it all together, and there we have the tool. Got it? It's simply used to make the pump charge. Note that we can make more from one, okay? If we want to, and that's it. Not much else, and we'd have it just like that. How does the writhing lesion work? It's basically a craftable tool, I think. Okay, there it is. It's made with writhing flesh and 3 grass tears. What's it used for? Well, it's kind of like a farm. We right click up to 3 times. A 4th click makes it disappear. It gives us, as you can see, writhing flesh. Okay, we need this for shotgun ammo. Got it? Important. If unbroken, it gives more ammo. okay? It recharges, giving ammo gradually. Each time we open it, we get 16, okay? So that's quite a lot. As you see, can't use bone meal on it, so don't try that either, and that's it. Pretty simple. What does Warped Wart do? To wrap up the mod explanation, let's discuss what Warped Wart does in the Jaden Nether extension mod. It's found in one of the mod's structures, this one here called the Sanctum. Let's see, not now. I won't search for it now as it might not help much. Each structure is likely random or different, but it's in one of the rooms, okay? The wart appears there, or possibly in chest too. I wonder which room it's in. This is the main area, as we can see. Maybe it doesn't even show up here, huh? There it seemed that... Look. Let's see, is there anything here? Here are the antidotes. Well, it's over here. Let's see if it appears. And, well, here we have ectoplasm. We're seeing lots of tools here. I'm not sure if the chests have anything. And no, it's just a base, that's all. Well, it should be around here, right? I don't want to complicate things, just explain the tools used. So, basically, Warped Wart is used to make antidote potions, okay? And the antidote is just that, an antidote. What's the antidote for? Well, basically, we make an awkward antidote, right? And from that, we can make tons of potions, okay? Like speed immunity for 10 minutes, slowness immunity, any effect immunity, got it? Be it poison, fire resistance, invisibility, weakness, mining fatigue, okay? Blindness, levitation, hunger, even wither effect. The antidote's super useful. It'd be cool if it was, well, cool. It'd make the game too easy, but if Minecraft got harder, antidotes would be neat. Maybe this could be a way to use potions again, right? In the end, who knows? Well, with that, I'll wrap up this mod review, okay? Truly a very comprehensive mod. When I started, I thought it'd be simple, just 4 structures to explore, and it is, but the Sanctum is huge, while the other structures are those 4. But really, it adds tons of content to the Nether. So, well, since the game crashed anyway, I'll take this chance to say goodbye. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in future videos.